Domine sua mente e nunca mais duvide de si mesmo. ESTOICISMO. In moments of doubt, you feel that familiar tightness in your chest. This tension is a signal, a reminder that you can master your mind and silence the inner critic. The Stoic principle at play here is that your thoughts shape your reality. As Epictetus wisely puts, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. Consider a situation where you're at work, facing a critical presentation. Anxiety swirls inside you as you glance at the faces of your colleagues, some fidgeting, others scrolling on their phones. Your mind races with self-doubt. What if I mess up? What if they don't take me seriously? Recognize this moment as an opportunity to apply Stoicism. Rather than succumbing to fear, focus on your preparation and the effort you put in rather than the outcome. Have you ever found yourself in a similar scenario, questioning your abilities? What thoughts are holding you back from expressing your true self? Reflect on how many times you've allowed anxiety to dictate your actions instead of your competency. As you stand in front of that audience, breathe deeply. Feel the air filling your lungs, grounding you in the present moment. Remind yourself, your worth isn't determined by others' approval, but by your own understanding and acceptance of yourself. Embrace the discomfort. It is a catalyst for growth. What aspects of your life do you allow self-doubt to infiltrate? Are those doubts based on fact or simply the noise of external opinions and expectations? When you examine these questions, you can start dismantling the barriers you've built. By focusing on your responses to challenges rather than the challenges themselves, you free yourself from the fear of judgment. It's not about being perfect, but about being resilient. Visualize yourself overcoming difficulties with grace, similar to a river flowing smoothly over rocks. Now take a moment to think about a current situation where your self-doubt is creeping in. What can you do today to elevate your mindset and embrace your strengths? As you leave this moment behind, commit to practicing this Stoic principle for the next 24 hours. Notice when self-doubt visits you and counter it with the power of your thoughts. Remember, every time you challenge your doubts, you step closer to mastering your mind. Before you dive into this Stoic practice, here's an important heads-up. Many subscribers have reported that YouTube unsubscribed them without warning. Check the red button below to make sure you're still subscribed to the channel. I don't want you to miss any Stoic lesson coming up. And since you're here, smash that powerful like. It helps me a lot with the algorithm. Tell me in the comments, which city are you watching from? I love getting to know every amazing person who's part of this community. Your participation makes all the difference. Let's interact. As you embrace the Stoic practice, it's essential to remember that doubt often arises from a deeper fear, a fear of not being in control. This fear can act as a thief, robbing you of the peace and clarity you need to thrive. Imagine standing on the edge of a busy street, the cacophony of honking cars and chattering pedestrians overwhelming your senses. It's easy to feel drowned in that noise. But consider this: we suffer more often in imagination than in reality. This wisdom from Seneca invites you to challenge the stories your mind conjures. When you face uncertainty, pause and identify whether it's a genuine threat or just a figment of your imagination, churning out worst-case scenarios. Picture a moment when you felt that familiar discomfort, a tense meeting, an important conversation. Take a breath. Feel your feet on the ground. Allow the reality of the present to seep into your awareness. What's actually happening? Is your heart racing from what could go wrong rather than what's truly at stake? Think about your desires, goals, or aspirations. What's keeping you from pursuing them? Often, it's the fear of judgment, criticism, or simply the unknown. This fear can cloud your judgment, making it challenging to see the opportunities right in front of you. You ask yourself, what's the worst that can happen? And then visualize how you would cope with that outcome. Now, shift your focus. Instead of ruminating on potential failures, consider your strengths. Recall the last time you faced a challenge and emerged stronger. What qualities did you tap into? Resilience? Creativity? Remember, you have faced difficulty before, and this moment is no different. Sometimes the hardest battles are the ones we fight within ourselves. You might not realize how often you hold back your potential because of self-imposed limits. When that inner voice whispers, "You're not enough," respond firmly, "I am enough." It may feel just like whispering back, but it's a powerful start. In the hustle and bustle of life, take a moment to check in with yourself. How do you perceive your capabilities? Are you allowing external voices to drown out your inner wisdom? When you refocus your attention inward, you tap into a well of strength you may have overlooked. The next step is to turn self-doubt into self-awareness. Notice when those nagging thoughts arise. Acknowledge them, then let them float away like clouds passing across a bright sky. You are not defined by these fleeting moments of uncertainty. Instead, you are the choice you make next. Reflect on these questions. What can you do today, in this moment, to rise above your insecurities? And how would your life change if you truly believed in your abilities? As you step back into your day, remember this: the path of Stoicism is not about perfection, but progress. Every effort you make to confront your self-doubt is a step toward mastering your mind. Reconnect with that quiet strength inside you. Let it guide your actions moving forward. Embrace each moment as an opportunity to reflect, adapt, and grow. As you take a breath and acknowledge your potential, let's talk about the next step in your Stoic journey: acceptance. Acceptance is not about giving up. It's about understanding what you can control and what you cannot. Think of it as standing in front of a large ocean. You can choose to swim, dive, or simply enjoy the view, but you cannot control the waves. This is a vital lesson. Imagine a time when life threw unexpected challenges your way. How did you respond? Did you fight against what was happening, or did you try to flow with it? Embracing acceptance can transform your experience. Instead of resisting, let go. It frees your mind from unnecessary stress. Now, picture a scenario where you face a setback. Maybe you didn't get the promotion you wanted, or your project didn't succeed as planned. In that moment, it is easy to feel defeated. But what if you looked at it differently? Instead of feeling crushed, consider this: setbacks are lessons wrapped in disguise. They push you to grow and adapt. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this? Every setback is an opportunity for growth. Acknowledge your feelings, but don't let them define you. Let them inform you. Your resilience is forged in moments like these. In times of doubt and disappointment, remind yourself of your values. What truly matters to you? Is it your relationships, your career, your personal growth? When you link your actions to your values, you regain a sense of purpose. This alignment can act as a compass, guiding you through difficult moments. As you move forward, consider how you handle external judgments. Remember that others' opinions don't determine your worth. Picture a garden. If you allow weeds, negative opinions, to take root, they can overshadow the flowers, your strengths. Be mindful of what you allow to grow in your mind. Let's talk about practice. Each day gives you new chances to reinforce acceptance. Start small. When faced with everyday annoyances, traffic, long lines, or an unexpected change, practice letting go. Instead of becoming frustrated, remind yourself, this is not in my control. With patience, you'll find that each moment can become an exercise in acceptance. Take note of moments when you feel frustration rising. Instead of reacting immediately, pause. Take a deep breath. Ask yourself, how can I respond with grace? This simple shift opens up space for a calmer response. It's a practice that builds over time. As you approach challenges, visualize them as clouds passing in the sky. They might block the sun temporarily, but they will move on. Your inner light remains unaffected. You are stronger than those fleeting moments of doubt or frustration. Now, let's reflect on gratitude. Practicing gratitude shifts your focus away from what you lack to what you have. Each night, write down one thing you are grateful for. It could be a supportive friend, a moment of laughter, or even a beautiful sunset. This simple practice can uplift your spirit and reinforce a positive mindset. In closing, remember that acceptance opens the door to peace. It isn't about inaction. It's about action grounded in clarity and purpose. As you step into each day, carry this lesson with you. Embrace what comes your way. Let acceptance be your ally as you navigate life's ups and downs. In the next chapter, we will explore how to fortify your strength by setting intentional goals. Keep reflecting, keep practicing, and stay tuned for your next step on this stoic journey. As you move forward on your stoic journey, let's dive into the next vital concept: intentional goal setting. Setting goals is like drawing a map for your life. It gives you direction and purpose. But remember, setting goals the stoic way means focusing on what you can control. Start by taking a moment to think about what truly matters to you. What do you want to achieve? Maybe it's advancing in your career, strengthening relationships, or simply finding more joy in daily moments. Write down these aspirations. This simple act helps clarify your desires and provides a clear vision. Now, when you set these goals, break them down into smaller, manageable steps. Think of it like climbing a mountain. You wouldn't try to jump to the summit in one leap. You take one step at a time. Each step brings you closer while allowing you to appreciate the journey. For example, if your goal is to get a promotion, identify the skills you need to develop or the connections you need to make. Create a checklist and tackle one item at a time. Celebrate each small win along the way. This practice builds momentum and reinforces the idea that progress is more important than perfection. It's common to face obstacles on the path to your goals. Imagine setting out to run a race. Some days, you may feel strong. Other days, you might struggle. This is normal. Resilience is forged in these moments of struggle. Embrace the challenges as part of the process. They can teach you valuable lessons about yourself. As you navigate these challenges, stay mindful of your thoughts. When doubts creep in, perhaps the fear of failure or the fear of judgment, pause and reflect. Ask yourself, is this thought serving me? Often, these thoughts are distractions that keep you from focusing on your goals. Challenge them with logic. Remind yourself of your strengths and past successes. Keep your values in mind as you progress. Your goals should align with what you find important. If you value relationships, consider how your goals impact the people around you. This connection can fuel your motivation and create a support system that encourages you. As you set your sights on those goals, take time to visualize success. Picture yourself achieving what you desire. Feel the emotions of that accomplishment. This mental exercise can boost your confidence and push you forward. It's a powerful way to keep your mind aligned with your aspirations. Another crucial aspect of goal setting is flexibility. Life is unpredictable. You may need to adjust your goals or methods along the way. That's okay. It's about progress, not rigidity. If something isn't working, reassess and adapt. This flexibility allows you to remain calm and focused, even in changing circumstances. As you journey through this process, practice gratitude for each step you take. Acknowledge the effort you put in. Each day is a new opportunity to move closer to your goals. Keep a journal to track your progress and reflect on lessons learned. This simple act helps maintain a positive mindset and keeps motivation high. In closing this chapter, remember that intentional goal setting is a vital part of mastering your mind. It's about creating a path guided by your values and aspirations. With clear goals, resilience in the face of challenges, and a flexible mindset, you can navigate life with purpose and clarity. In our next chapter, we'll explore how to cultivate a stronger sense of self-awareness. This self-awareness will help you further refine your goals and enhance your journey. Stay curious, keep practicing, and let's embark on the next step together. As you continue your stoic journey, let's explore the importance of self-awareness in your pursuit of goals. Self-awareness is like holding up a lens, mirror to yourself. It helps you see your strengths and weaknesses clearly. When you know yourself, you can make choices that align with your true values and aspirations. Think about a time when you faced a big decision. Maybe it was choosing a career path or deciding to end a relationship. Did you take the time to reflect on what truly mattered to you? Self-awareness allows you to step back and assess not just what you want, but why you want it. Understanding your motivations can be a game changer. Start by asking yourself, what drives me? Identifying your core values, the principles that shape your life, can provide a solid foundation for your actions. Write them down. It could be family, adventure, creativity, or integrity. When you know your values, you can align your goals with them. This connection creates a sense of purpose in everything you do. Now, let's practice self-reflection. Take a few moments each day to check in with yourself. Find a quiet space, close your eyes, and take a deep breath. Consider your feelings. Are you anxious, excited, or overwhelmed? Acknowledge these emotions without judgment. They're part of being human. By recognizing them, you empower yourself to respond rather than react. Think about your past experiences. What challenges have shaped who you are today? Reflecting on these moments can reveal valuable insights. Maybe you learned resilience from overcoming a difficult time. Perhaps a setback taught you the importance of patience. These lessons are tools you can use as you move forward. Self-awareness also means understanding your triggers, the situations or people that cause negative feelings or self-doubt. Can you think of a few? Maybe it's a colleague who constantly criticizes your work, or a social setting that makes you feel out of place. Acknowledging these triggers allows you to prepare for them. You can create strategies to cope or avoid them altogether. As you cultivate self-awareness, practice being kind to yourself. It's easy to fall into the trap of self-criticism. When that inner critic speaks up, respond with compassion. Remind yourself that it's okay to be imperfect. Everyone has moments of doubt. What matters is how you learn and grow from them. Let's also talk about feedback. Seeking input from trusted friends or mentors can be beneficial. They can provide perspective and help you see blind spots. But remember, not all feedback is useful. Use your self-awareness to discern which opinions align with your values and which don't. As you move through your day, take notice of how you react to different scenarios. Do certain situations bring out the best in you, or do they evoke feelings of insecurity? Use these observations to guide your actions. If you find yourself feeling unconfident, return to your core values. They can serve as an anchor when the waves of doubt hit. Finally, embrace the idea that self-awareness is a continuous journey. It's not a one-time achievement, but a daily practice. The more you learn about yourself, the better equipped you are to handle life's challenges. As we wrap up this chapter, remember that self-awareness fuels growth. It enhances your ability to set intentional goals and navigate your path with clarity. In our next discussion, we'll delve into how to turn this self-awareness into actionable steps. Stay tuned, keep reflecting, and let's keep moving forward together. As the sun dipped below the horizon, casting a warm glow over the city, the quiet moments of reflection settled in. She had come a long way. The journey had challenged her in ways she never expected. Each day was a puzzle, and she was slowly learning to fit the pieces together. In a meeting just last week, doubt had threatened to hijack her presentation. The familiar tightness in her chest and thoughts racing, "What if I mess up?" echoed like a broken corner, record in her mind. But this time, she paused. She took a deep breath and remembered the stoic principles she had been practicing. Instead of succumbing to fear, she grounded herself in preparation and the effort she'd put in. Then came the realization. Her worth was not tied to others' approval. That moment changed everything. She spoke with clarity, confidence radiating from her as she embraced the discomfort. The tension didn't seep in. Instead, it transformed into energy, propelling her forward. After the presentation, her colleagues were impressed. They had taken notice. Praise echoed in the hallways, and she felt lifted. Yet, the true victory lay not in their words, but but in her newfound belief in herself. It was a taste of what could be if she continued to apply these lessons. But the journey didn't end there. She remembered the importance of acceptance. Just as the ocean ebbed and flowed, she knew she couldn't control everything. When challenges arose, a missed deadline, or a late arrival to an important meeting, she chose not to fight what she couldn't change. Instead, she learned to let go. Each setback became a stepping stone for growth. Through this lens, setbacks turned into lessons. She started appreciating the wisdom life had to offer. "What can I learn from this?" became her mantra. The clarity she sought emerged from the chaos when she focused not on the failures, but on the opportunities hidden within. Each day was a practice in resilience and reflection. The small moments of frustration became teaching tools. Traffic jams transformed into moments of gratitude for the time to breathe and reset. Long lines at the store turned into opportunities for mindfulness. Her internal dialogue evolved, becoming more nurturing and supportive. With each step forward, she embraced the power of goal setting. Goals were no longer rigid destinations, but evolving paths aligned with her values. She visualized success frequently, feeling every emotion tied to achieving her aspirations. This visualization became a ritual, bolstering her confidence even further. Then, a crucial turning point arrived. An unexpected opportunity presented itself. A chance to lead a new project at work. It wasn't in her original plan, and excitement quickly mixed with fear. The past whispers of self-doubt crept in again. She thought of the challenges ahead, but this time she was armed with self-awareness. She recognized the triggers and faced them head-on. Instead of retreating, she took action. She assessed her core values and understood that this project aligned perfectly with her desire for growth. Her strengths surged to the forefront: creativity, resilience, and a newfound belief in her capabilities. She embraced the project. Her team rallied around her. They felt her energy and determination, and together they created something meaningful. Each meeting was filled with collaboration, respect, and shared goals. The project thrived, and in those moments, she rejoiced, not just in the success, but in the incredible transformation she had undergone. Standing there, she felt the waves of doubt from the past finally receding. Acceptance, goal-setting, and self-awareness had become her allies. She realized that life's journey was not devoid of challenges, but rich with opportunities for growth. As she walked through the office, she reflected on the lessons learned and the journey ahead. Every experience was an opportunity to learn, to evolve, and above all, to embrace her authentic self. With a smile, she stepped into the future, ready to navigate it all with grace and courage. Do you want to keep advancing on the path to serenity? Subscribe now to the channel to receive the next Stoic reflections firsthand. Click like if this content helped you grow. In the comments, share the biggest insight you took away. Your experience may inspire other seekers. And don't hoard wisdom. Send this video to at least 3 friends who need inner balance.